Hey guys, it's Dave, and I'm so happy to bring to you guys what I found in the vaults of my DVD collection. Um, if you watch the show, you know that I am into the wrestling. I'm a big WWE fan, but it goes way back to 1992 when I watched my first WWF pay-per-view, WrestleMania 8. Absolutely fell in love with the whole theatrics and the acting and the athleticism of professional wrestling. My biggest idol that I idolized as a kid growing up was Shawn Michaels. I loved him, absolutely found his wrestling, his aura, his charisma, everything about him was what made me want to be a wrestler. Made me want to be it so much that I was such a hardcore fan. The year 2000, I actually started to train, and I actually did train for a full year with a wrestling school out on Long Island, where I lived, out in Holbrook, New York, called the HiW, stood for the Hardcore Wrestling Alliance. Really, I personally thought it was a really cool school. Some things went down that, unfortunately went down. But I met a lot of great people. Still talk to a lot of those people today. I learned wrestling. I wish I'd kept with it. About 2002, 2003, I kind of stopped doing any type of wrestling. And I did a couple shows for the wrestling school when I was getting closer to my graduation. Did some house shows for them. We used to run shows every month. I did a battle royal, which I was eliminated, and then I did a match against this guy I used to train with, Big Chris. He still does some wrestling for the New York Wrestling Connection. He was such a great guy. We trained for the year. It was me, him, my buddy Rich trained for a couple months. Then he stopped for whatever reasons, and then Anthony, our very own Anthony, trained with me for about a year. So I trained the whole time, plus Anthony's time. So probably a year and a half I was after school, 2 nights a week, training. I loved it, met some great people. I loved the whole storytelling of wrestling. And people that say it's fake, it's not fake. It's predetermined. There are a lot of injuries. I suffered injuries while training. I suffered injuries while doing house shows. And when I say house shows, I mean I used to go to people's houses, actually, and do wrestling shows in front of like 20 people, 30 people. Never got paid for anything, but I loved it and enjoyed it and loved putting together matches, performing, and it was just awesome. I really wish I can do that again. I would love to start a wrestling thing just to be able to write storylines and storytelling, stuff like that is what I really want to do. And I would love to see if any of my old guys are watching this, if they want to get back up and do it again, let's do it. But basically, I found a show that I did along with Anthony and my buddy Rich. It was for this group called HiW. It was some kids from where I went to high school, younger kids. They had a wrestling group they called HiW. I believe it was Head Injury Wrestling. My buddy Rich was affiliated with them. Said, "Hey, do you want to come do this show?" It was October. It was October of November of 2001. I remember being around that time. I remember being freezing, and some of the key things I remember from that night was it was so cold that whenever we hit the ground, it just knocked the wind out of you. It hurt like a son of a bitch. And I remember also, and see if you guys can notice, there's a spot that I take where I actually bit down on part of my tongue on the side, and actually a little piece of my tongue came off, and during the match I kept bleeding out of my mouth. So you might see me spitting a lot or like feeling my mouth because part of my tongue came off. It's fine now. I think it actually grows back. I don't even know, but a little piece of my tongue came off in one of the moves I took. See if you can notice it. Let me know in the comments if you noticed what move it was. I know specifically what move it was. I remember it like it was yesterday. But I just remember it was just so fun doing this stuff, and I have so much footage now I got on my computer. I'm going to start presenting to you guys if you like it. If you don't, let me know. If you like seeing this and you want to see more, let us know in the comment section. Again, this is back from October, November of 2001, so I was 21, Anthony was about 17, and my buddy Rich was 20. So it was a long time ago. It was a cold, cold night in the backyard. HiW, I believe it was Head Injury Wrestling. Check it out. Now remember, it was a backyard. We were limited with props, so there are some spots that could have been a lot better. I watch it back now and I cringe at some moments. I'm like, oh, I could have done so much more with that, or I could have done so much better with that move. But for what it's worth, it was actually a pretty damn good match. The audience that you're going to be seeing, they were used to seeing a lot of fire and tables and stuff like that. I wasn't that type of person. I wasn't going to do fire and stuff, especially for a backyard show where I'm not making a dime. I wasn't going through any fire or anything like that. I was more of like, I liked the technical wrestling part of it, the storytelling. So our match was a little different than what these people in the audience were used to, but I still think from the reaction, I still think they liked what they saw. So check it out, let us know what you think, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Enjoy!
Next is opponent. Brad.
Yo, did I almost hit you with that? My cost? Thanks, so Phil.
Roach, hey, man.
I don't even know.
Hey, oh.
His opponent is Dave. Roach. Give it up for Roach. Give it up for Roach. Let's go. And their opponent is the three-way match. AJ Dudley. Give it up for AJ Dudley. Watch out! Watch
Oh, come on, man, warm up, yo.
Yo, come on, man. Come on, let's go.
Whoa!
Yeah, we're both.
Come on! You want some?
Oh!
Shit! Like that! I didn't think so!
Woo! Yeah!
Fucking pussies.
AJ Dudley.
AJ Denza.
Can't fucking wrestle for shit!
Let's show him. Get him.
Come to the HIW is what you gotta do.
Work it, Rich, work it! Oh! Beautiful! Yeah, Rich! Woo!
Yeah, Rich. Break him off, Brad.
Come on, work him.
There, Jericho!
Oh shit!
That's what it's all about, baby. That's what it's all about.
Woo! Yeah! There's no tapping. Stop! What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Stop! Stop!
Come on, Roach.
Come on, Roach!
What? You got rabies or something?
Be careful with my ladder!
Break him up, Rich!
AJ Dudley!
Roach!
Come on, Dread!
Start!
Yeah, Dread!
Oh!
Wait, that hurt. Wait. That hurt. I don't care how much it is.
Wait! Oh!
Should have fallen on the ladder.
Shut up, Gert.
I'll kill you, Lima.
Gert should be banned from every HiW event ever.
I'm one of the few people that wrestles. Unlike some here. How many matches, Lima? You can count them with 2 fingers.
1-1 record.
Yo, man, y'all hate?
You guys leave. Try again.
You got it. You got it. He's out. He's done. He's out. Good shit, AJ Dudley.
Dudley.
Yeah.
Oh! The bridge!
Ah, shit. Ah, shit. All right, have a good night.
Woo! AJ Dudley!
Guys, see they didn't cut it, right? I don't know.
Boo! Diesel's whack!
So are you, but we don't talk shit about you, right? You do, actually. Yeah!
Watching his fans,
Wait! He's out! He couldn't cut it! He's out! Uh-oh!
Get him off! Oh shit!
Oh! That would...
Dirt would break under those type of circumstances.
You kidding me? I'll break you.
I'm not kidding the world.
Hey, Diesel!
Hey, Diesel! Diesel!
Oh!
Thank you.
Razor blade, razor blade.
She's laughing. Hulk Hogan, baby! Is you worried?
Snuffed him.
Yo, what's going on? Top of the road?
Top of the road.
Top of the road! Who's a fucking
Get whack. Get whack.
Johnny's a tough
Get him back, grab reaction.
That's all he is
Get whack. You kick people in the face.
Come on, Rich,
Never
put him
give me
out.
that.
Getting up there.
That's low. Cheap shot.
Oh, don't fuck with his neck.
Break him.
Hey, a rude awakening.
Holy shit. The chair's bent for my head.
Roach.
Yeah, help me on that table.
Roachy.
Be useful, Diesel.
Hey, Diesel.
Get the light of You're too much of a pussy to use fire.
Represent the HiW!
Through it, big boy.
Light it on fire! Weak!
Dave Roach.
Weak!
Dave Roach.
Weak!
He's going upstairs.
Uh-oh! Don't fall down!
Holy Jesus.
Oh, drag the pins! Woo! Take the pins! No, what's he doing?
Throw him away, Rick! Throw him away! Someone uses the garbage!
Put the roach in there! Let's go, Rick! Get out, bro. Come on.
Oh, that hurt.
He likes it. It's all good.
Nice one, Gina.
This is real pain. Put him in the garbage.
You garbage!
Drop kick his ass!
It's fun, they ate it.
That was whack.
Roll down the hill, yo. Oscar the Grop.
Drop the leg! Oh, the garbage can's cut! You did all that in pitch.
Fuck him up. Come on, fuck him up. Broken man.
He's so pretty, you know?
Bite his nose off.
Totally negated it.
HiW!
Good shot.
Be careful, buddy.
You're about to do it.
Oh, come on! I know. It's perfect. You get all the stuff flying on me and all that shit.
Oh, man, so there it was. I hope you enjoyed it. I watched it again, and man, I miss those times. I really would love to get back into that. But that was the match. That was one of the better matches I've done in a backyard or a house show. I have a few other ones that were really good. Then some that were just, it is what it is. Pretty weak. But let us know what you thought. Leave your comments below. If you liked it, let us know. I'll put more up. If you didn't like it, whatever. Give us a dislike if you want to be a hater. But otherwise, let us know what you thought. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Remember to subscribe to get notifications of our videos so you don't miss out on any. And remember, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Everyday Geek TV. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one.